This might not look the most prepossessing of places. It appears to be just an ordinary farmyard. And around behind me is what looks a bit like a Nissan hut with no advertising at all. But inside is Ian Harris, who's going to help us making the tanks for the Bristol Scout. And so we'll go and meet Ian. It's quite an interesting exercise when we open the door and see what's inside. This is Ian Harris's workshop, and under all these cloths are all sorts of interesting cars. The nearest one here is a Fraser Nash. Under all the cloths. Back here is a 1908 Dirac, which Ian's son is gradually restoring. And behind us is the chassis of a 1915 Vauxhall that Ian's also working on, all hand painted and being brought slowly back to its original beautiful condition. And from our point of view, our particular interest at the moment is the petrol tank here. And you can see that it's got riveted joints, which is the same as the petrol tank on the Scout. This is the drawing of the oil tank, and you can see at the bottom is the sump, and as part of the manufacture you can see here where Ian's made a mandrel for the sump and squished the brass down, turned the brass down. This started off as a flat disc, and he's gradually worked it down on the lathe to form this shape of the sump. What we're doing today is to make the extension of the sump, which is where the rubber hose will be attached to bring the oil to the engine.
Cutting's better with that speed. Yeah. And the squeal is usually the answer that you're going slightly too fast. Yeah. Rubbing rather than cutting. You work harden the brass instantly, so it becomes hard and doesn't want to cut due to heat. Yeah. So you want to cut it as fast as you possibly can without it squealing.
This is the sump of the oil tank, and it has to have this part attached to it. And so the object of the exercise now is to expand the part here so that it's a tight fit inside the outlet tube. And what we're preparing to do is to press this down over the end of this former here in order to get that precise tight fit.
Right. Want to heat it up until it's sort of glowing properly. It won't take very long. Get a hold, put the flame on. Yeah, that's about it. It doesn't take long. It's so thin.
Yeah.
Right. Quite hard, isn't it? Fits well. Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah. You can see it as well as I can. So. Okay, all the way. So it's part of my socket now. Crunch bang. Fell at the last. Imagine being a horse racer. Yeah, that way up, isn't it?
Look at that.
It almost looks like it fitted.
Anybody think that was meant?
This is the finished article now, where we've made the fitting. We've silver soldered the one to the other, and Rick's just cleaning it up with a little bit of emery to get all the muck off it.